right, let's get on to first alert weather because we got a weather alert for tomorrow. Little beautiful look outside over the city tonight. Things look great, but McKenna probably feels like something bone chilling outside.
Yeah, the skyline's really pretty. It just doesn't feel great as you step out. We are now back at freezing, but that's for our air temperature. Our wind chill is below that. First alert weather days continue tomorrow, but also into Wednesday morning. And the reason for that primarily going to be those wind chills. But in addition to that, tonight we've got the chance for a few flurries for the Metroplex. Greater snow chances will be for central Texas, where they will be looking at a couple of inches of snow the farther south you get. For us, we have those cold weather advisories in place for our entire region, and that is for those feels like temperatures in the single digits and the low teens. That's tomorrow morning. Wednesday morning will also be chilly. And then take a look at this. Winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings for Texas's Gulf Coast. Places like Houston, where they'll be looking at a couple of inches of snow when all is said and done. We'll be looking at flurries for the Metroplex. We are seeing some of those on radar already, just not quite making it to the ground because we do have very dry air close to the surface. So some of that is sublimating before it reaches the ground. But then again, the farther south you get, and in fact, for our southern counties, we will be looking at the chance for up to about ½ an inch of snowfall, minor impacts on the roads as we head overnight and through tomorrow's morning drive. Then take a look at Futurecast, this deep south snow. Notice that snow extending for Texas's Gulf Coast and then over into Florida, the Florida Panhandle. In fact, looking at a couple of inches of snow when all is said and done as well. Here's a look at that model run. Notice places like Houston picking upwards of 4 inches of snow as we get through tomorrow morning, and then that area of low pressure continues to move eastward. Now, of course, for us, we're just talking a couple of flurries, which, like I mentioned, we are already starting to see on the radar. Notice those radar returns. The darker the blue, the heavier they're getting, but not quite making it to the ground just yet because of that dry air layer that I mentioned. You may start to see a little bit of graupel, few flurries mixing in there, especially as we get later into this evening. But for us, that snowfall looking at close to a trace for parts of the region, but those greater chances will be for our southern counties, where you could see upwards of about ½ an inch of snowfall. And again, those minor impacts on the roadways for our southern counties. Right now at 32 degrees at DFW, but it feels like 24. That wind chill is going to bite as we head overnight into tomorrow morning as well. Notice a couple of spots, especially for our Red River counties, and then even counties in the Metroplex, places like McKinney. Starting off in the single digits tomorrow. Denton, similar story there. Fort Worth starts off right around 10 degrees tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, it barely feels above freezing. And then as we head into Wednesday morning, it's not as cold, but it is still cold with temperatures feeling like the teens as you wake up Wednesday morning. From that point on, we do start to rebound. Here's your planner for tomorrow. Notice those air temperatures warming to the mid to upper 30s. Those feels like temps, though, even in the afternoon, barely above freezing. By Wednesday afternoon, that's when things really start to warm up. We'll be in the low 50s by that point. That's where we stick as we head into Thursday. And then by Friday, we're seeing more sunshine as we round out the work week. Friday, we're in the upper 50s, feeling better by that point. Going into the upcoming weekend, we've got another system that moves in. That brings us some rain chances, primarily going to be late Saturday. And then through Sunday, do expect some scattered rain showers. Temperatures in the upper 50s Saturday, upper 40s on Sunday, and then back close to 50 as we kick off next week, guys.